horror fanatics, I'm Marcus. Welcome to our Shop 6 Times YouTube horror movie channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Scream 7 and discussing the reports that came out last week that artificial intelligence will play a key role in the film, what it could mean for the Stumacher character, and the possibility that we see a Ghostface Lair in Scream 7. If you like Scream and other horror movie related content, please shoot this video a like. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm a ton. And if you happen to be a new viewer here to the channel, please shoot that subscribe button followed by the bell icon so you get all the latest content updates to the channel. Alright y'all, so let's get into it. So last week over on X, Antoine at MegaGiants89 will go on to share the Scream 7 rumor/update via Daniel RPK. Daniel is a credited film source, especially in regards to Scream. A lot of stuff that he puts out there and reports on turns out to be accurate. The update will go on to read that AI, deepfake, and past killers will play a significant role in the plot of Scream 7. Now, when I initially saw this, it took me back to that Collider interview from 2 weeks ago with Scott Foley, where he would say that audiences will not have to suspend disbelief in regards to Roman Bridger's return. Now, when we got the news that Scott Foley was returning as Roman Bridger, as well as Matthewlillard as stumacher, I think a lot of us thought that they were going to go in a Supernatural-esque type of direction, maybe some flashbacks, maybe some nightmare sequences. But I must say, if this update from Daniel turns out to be true, I think incorporating AI is a way better, more logical reasoning in explaining why these past killers are in Scream 7. The reason using AI to bring these previous killers back in Scream 7 is a great idea is because it's a modern concept, meaning we are in this era in our society and reality that is dominated by disinformation, whether it is in writing or in an altered video where artificial intelligence or deepfake can make you believe in something that isn't true, something that is a staple of the Scream franchise, so it ties in well. I also think incorporating AI and having Sidney see these killers from her past is a much more unique and different way to prey on the character's trauma, getting away from the cliche of nightmares or hallucinations that we saw from the character in Scream 2 and Scream 3 already. We saw how overwhelmingly emotional Sidney had gotten in both of those instances, so we can only imagine at this point what seeing these killers from her past that she killed or thought she killed will do to her psyche. Sidney told Dewey in Scream 2, "Stop treating her like she was glass. She's not going to break." If there was ever a time to see Sidney Prescott break or come to the edge of breaking, I think Scream 7 may just be the time it happens. Going in this direction also further increases the chances that we will see the cult of Ghostface in this film, because if they are going in this dark web type of angle for Scream 7, then having a group of killers do the bidding of someone who serves as a mastermind influencer to them, a cult leader type of figure, makes a lot of sense, because it is similar to how dark web groups operate in regards to someone influencing others to join them in stealing people's information and data, spreading disinformation, along with other nefarious acts. So it is very possible that we will see Scream 7 reveal more than the 4 total killers that were revealed in the last film. In the original concept for Scream 3, it was said that it was supposed to be 6 killers plus stumacher as the mastermind, so 7 in total. Since it seems that they are going with a more modern approach to that concept, I'm confident in saying that we may see the most Ghostface reveals in Scream 7 that we are ever going to see in a Scream movie. Now, I know there will be non-Stu truthers out there who will sit there and look at this news, especially if it turns out to be true about the AI and the deepfakes playing a major role in Scream 7, who will automatically say, "Aha! Told you! Stumacher's dead. He's not alive. We tried to tell you that he wasn't alive. He didn't fake his death. He didn't do any of that. The only way that he is going to be coming back in Scream 7 is through artificial intelligence." Well, I'm here to humbly tell you that you are sadly mistaken, and here's why. Just because stumacher may be utilized in some type of deepfake AI type of form in Scream 7, it doesn't mean that he isn't the one behind these new murders, because the whole point of Scream is to go back to the beginning to reveal something that we thought was true that isn't true, as we all know. Not only would Stu using AI and deepfake technology of himself and past killers be a unique psychological way to prey on Sidney Prescott's mental capacity, but it could also serve as a sneaky, meta type of subliminal message that an assumed dead killer from the past, him in particular, is actually alive and is the one pulling the strings during these new murders, also feeding into the disinformation aspect of AI and deepfake in its own unique way, as his alleged death would be deemed disinformation upon his reveal. Kevin Williamson has always wanted to bring the stumacher character back alive in the Scream franchise, and if he does so in Scream 7, then having AI incorporated into the film is very important, because then it creates a smokescreen for fans on both sides of the stumacher dead or alive theory, because most will assume bringing Stu back in AI form is the only form that we will see the character in this movie. It's brilliant because it still allows the audience to continue to guess, no matter how strong their convictions are on the topic of Stumacher being dead or alive. We've seen Scream 3 and Scream 5 go back to the beginning and reveal something with both Roman Bridger and Billy Loomis's characters. I anticipate Scream 7 doing the same with the Stumacher character. Something else I anticipate seeing in Scream 7, if they are going to go in this dark web type of direction, is a Ghostface Lair. And I'm not talking about the type of lair that we seen in Scream 6 with the Ghostface Shrine, where you saw a bunch of memorabilia from the previous films. I'm talking about the type of Ghostface Lair that we should have seen in Scream 3 had they not took it out of the movie. In the assembly cut version of Scream 3 that was released in August of 2023, we got to see this deleted scene of Roman Bridger's secret lair, where we see some computers and some monitors, but more importantly, we see how he was able to export the other characters' voices into the voice changer that we've seen him use in the film, which is what really made that voice changer stand out. If we get AI, Deepfake, and the cult of Ghostface in Scream 7, then I would like and almost expect us to see a secret Ghostface lair similar to this one, just more modern and upgraded. If there are going to be deepfake videos of previous killers or killings, we have to remember some of Scream 4's murders were posted on the internet and anyone could have gotten to them and saved them before they were taken down. Then I would like and expect us to see how the killers are able to create these AI deepfake videos in Scream 7. When that deleted scene from the assembly cut of Scream 3 was released, many fans felt that scene should have remained in the movie, myself included. If they are going to use AI deepfake as well as introduce the cult in Scream 7, then introducing the lair of Ghostface makes so much sense because it ties into the concepts of the dark web and cults so perfectly. And I think from a visualistic standpoint, it would be pretty sick to see because I would expect the technology used by these killers in this lair to be similar to some shit that we'd see in an episode of CSI or NCIS. With all that being said, I'm really starting to feel like Scream 7 is shaping up to be a blend of Scream 3 and Scream 4 built on steroids. I feel like some of the aspects that were introduced in both of those films, in regards to the upgraded technology for the voice changer in Scream 3, as well as the internet aspects of Scream 4, both of those aspects will be present in Scream 7 and will take on a more expanded and elevated type of role, especially if AI and deepfake is incorporated as it is rumored to be. Speaking of the AI and deepfake direction, I personally think this is a great direction for Scream 7 to go in. Why? Because it is new, because it is modern, because it is fresh, but more importantly, because this gives Ghostface an entirely new weapon psychologically to use against Sidney Prescott. Instead of getting the same old taunting phone calls, near-death attack scenes, as well as just seeing Ghostface killing people that is closest to her. But the real reason why I'm excited for this AI deepfake type of angle is because not only could it provide us with a whole new take on the Stumacher mastermind concept and theory, but it could also tie into the Stab subreddit introduced in Scream 2022, which could be seen as the start of where Stu's influence as a dark web type of mastermind began, giving us that long-term storytelling and backstory into how the character has fit in modern society without his identity being revealed, along with giving us context on how he survived his injuries back in 1996. I also think Stu, or any killer for that matter, having AI and deepfake at their disposal allows them the opportunity to go back and recreate the murders from each film, or a certain film in particular, let's just go with the original, and cast doubt on what really took place the night of the murders, or use the recreated footage as a way to tease that something from that night went unnoticed. Scream 6 had the Baileys use the Woodsboro Truther as a platform to cast doubt on Samantha Carpenter's innocence, so it's not impossible to think that with AI and deepfake incorporated in Scream 7, that we could see Ghostface use the technology in the same type of way, especially since technically speaking, the tool is literally used as a deviation from authenticity. But okay everyone, that is it for the Scream 7 update video. Leave a comment down in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts on everything that I discussed here in the video. Are you okay with AI and deepfake technology playing a major role in the film? And if so, how would you like to see it utilized outside of bringing back past killers? Do you think that an AI form of Stumacher is the only way that we will see the character return in Scream 7? Or do you side with me that the AI will serve as a sneaky, meta-subliminal type of message from Stu himself that a past killer is the one pulling the strings behind these new murders? As well as let me know if you would like to see a Ghostface Lair similar to the one that we would have gotten in Scream 3 had they not cut it out of the movie. Once again, I am Marcus and this is our Sham 6 Times YouTube Horror Movie channel. Please be sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. Thank you all for watching.